In 2025, my goal was to read more, and I didn't read a lot, but I did read more than I did in 2024. The first book that I read was The Bright Hour, a memoir of living and dying by Nina Riggs, and it is a story about, well, it's nonfiction, so it's not really like a story, but it's about her struggle with not only getting diagnosed with cancer, but coming to terms with death and dying. And her mother was also dying of breast cancer as well. And so she had to come to terms with that. She had to prepare her kids, like just come to terms with a lot of things about life and death. And I thought it was a very interesting read. The second book that I read in 2025 was On Living by Carrie Egan, which is also nonfiction. She was a hospice chaplain, and so her job was to talk to people on their end of life care. And so there's a lot of like talk about like what did your life mean, like life and death and things like that. And just like life, more life than death, really. I thought it was a very nice read. And next is The Great Illustrated Classics version of Dracula by Bram Stoker. It is the illustrated version, the kids' version. It's edited. But like I do plan on reading the actual version. I just happen to have this and I was like, you know what, I'll read it. And my current read, I am almost done with Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. I haven't seen the movie or anything, so I don't know what's going to happen at the end. It's an interesting read. I'm personally more of a nonfiction fan, but I am trying to read more fiction as well. And so, yeah, I was reading that because once again I happened to have it, and I was like, you know what, I'll read it because I'm trying to read books that I have instead of buying more, even though there's books that I do want to buy. I have a lot that I need to read, and so yeah, that's what I read in 2025.